Hello, this is Brad. I'm here today because I'm participating in the Lisp Game Jam. Right now, I finally have something on the screen that I think is worthy of showing everybody. And this is been about a week's worth, or not a week's worth, it's been about 3 days since we started the Lisp Jam. And but I put in a lot of work on the physics engine. I'm using the ODE physics engine, physics library right now. I wrote some bindings into Lisp for that. I also, of course, wrote the Clinch graphics engine, all of which I'm using here. This is just a quick example of using a procedurally generated maze maze program that I just found. I believe I found it on Rosetta Code. So I just used that and just did a binary, put blocks wherever they told me to put blocks, and it's made a fairly challenging little game. Unfortunately, there are no win conditions and there's no exit, so you're never going to get out of this. But I can do some other things here. Just a moment, and I'm going to zoom out. Let's zoom out by what, 20? Can we do that? Alright. How about 30? Or 40? As you can see, I made a rather large maze, but I can make them as big or as small as I like. Right now, I'm not doing anything fancy with the number of triangles or any real optimizations. My only real optimization is that I'm using deferred rendering to do the lighting. You show no interest in me, kitty, until I get on here and start recording. Yes. Okay. But anyway, I did a lot of work with the deferred rendering. Unfortunately, it looks like my normals are a little abnormal, and I'm having some trouble seeing things at different angles, and in this case everything's a little bit backwards. The normals are supposed to be the other direction. I can't seem to quite find which shader and where I'm having problems. One of the downsides of using multiple shader passes. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. I have full control over everything that I want to do here. I can jump back down and look at things and change things on the fly. So if I wanted to change some of these settings here, be nice. Here we go. Let's make it a little bit brighter, shall we? Just changing the render values there. To go directly into the shader. I have a few other small things. To change some of the lighting directions. Let me see. I can play around as whatever I want to do here. Set the ball position where I want. Drop it from 10. And move it around. I'd get a little bit closer if I wanted to see this thing. Let's get down real close. 5. There. And that would be very difficult to find your way out of here. You don't even know where you are in the maze. So, anyway, this is what I've been doing with my time, and I'm hoping to turn this into a game, perhaps something akin to Pac-Man, or Marble Madness, or there's any number of things. I was hoping that I could get shadows working and could come up with something like Atari's Haunted House, but I don't think that's going to happen in a week. This took me a couple of days, so I don't think I could get all that gameplay and shadows done in that time frame. Alright, well, thank you for listening.